Hello Freeze Lake, and welcome to volleying. Volleying is a skill that means to be able to keep an object in the air with only using your body. And so that could be your arms, your hands, kind of like in volleyball, or it could even be other body parts like your feet, your legs, like in soccer, your knees, even your head, shoulders. Anything you can do to continuously keep an object in the air using your body is what the word volley means. So today we're going to explore that in some different ways. I'm going to teach you 3 different types of hits that you would hear in volleyball, and that would be the bump, the set, and the spike. Now also, to start a game of volleyball is using the skill of serving. I'm going to show you the underhand serve. It's probably the best one to start with, the easiest to control and to practice. So what you're going to need is a ball or a different object like a balloon, works well too, or even a beach ball. Something you have at home that you can practice with. And you're going to need some open space, whether that's up against a wall, maybe the side of your garage, or maybe even if you have a basement with some space, that would be good too. So for the serve, now you're going to stand a little bit away from the wall. You're going to hold the ball out in front of you with the opposite hand of your favorite, because the favorite hand is going to swing back. You're going to step with the opposite foot. So I like to use my right hand to hit with, so I'll step the left foot, swing, and hit that ball against the wall, and then try to catch it as it comes back down. You ready? Hit. You can use an open hand or even a closed fist. The key is, right before you're about to hit, move your hand holding the ball away so that you don't hit your hand. You don't want to throw it in the air, just hit it right out of you, basically right out of your hand, just moving it away just before. Do a few more serves. You can also serve to a partner, or if you have something like a net, you can practice serving over a net. Bring your arm back, step the opposite foot, swing, and serve. It's also important to follow through. And maybe go through the ball with your arm. That'll help to direct the ball. All right, very good in the serve. Now after the serve, usually when it goes over the net in volleyball, the next hit is going to be the bump. Now for the bump, you put your hands together, do one flat hand on top of the other, and fold them together and put your thumbs lined up like this. You're going to want to keep your arms straight because you're actually using the forearms to contact the ball, not your hands. So what happens is if the ball hits like your knuckle, it might ricochet this way or that way. It's not good control. But your forearm is a nice flat surface for hitting that. So what you're going to do on this one is you can do a serve to start or just give it a toss against the wall and be ready to bump it using your forearms. If you have somebody at home, they can give you a nice underhand toss and you can practice bumping into them. So here I go. I'm going to give it a toss to start off the wall. And get your hands ready. Straight arms. Contact the ball with your forearms. And I'm just giving it a toss for a start. As I get the hang of it, I might do a serve to start. And then try the bump. Serve it. Bump. Serve it, bump. Okay, remember you gotta bend those knees too. It's also important when you're bumping that your arms they're just kind of lifting to bump the ball. You're doing a lot of work with your legs because you are bending your knees. Bend and extend. And your arms don't have to raise up very high. It's just a little movement of the arms. If you go too high, what happens is the ball will go up too high or even go behind you, which is not good in volleyball. You got to control it. So bend your knees, extend your arms up. And do a few more bumps. You could even see how many you can get in a row off the wall. All right, the next really important hit in volleyball is the set. Now the set is going to be above the head. So typically the first hit's the bump to stop the powerful shot of the serve. And the set will be next. And that is setting someone up for a big hard spike. So for the set, it's important that you're pushing the ball up, you're bending your knees again, but your hands are above your head. You're gonna use your fingertips to push the ball up. Sometimes they call them crab fingers or moose ears or antlers. Hey, but it's above your head and you're gonna be pushing the ball up so that the ball is high enough for the next person to be able to spike it down. Okay, that's the set. Nice and soft. You're really good at it. You won't even really hear somebody setting the ball because it's so quiet. So you can practice giving yourself a toss off the wall, and then set. Toss the ball, set. You have a partner, they can toss it up high over your head. You can practice setting it back to them. Or you can even just give yourself a toss in the air, straight up, and practice setting just above your head like this. And see if you can get a couple sets in a row. Practice pushing that ball in the air. And now the next one is the spike. Now the spike is a powerful shot that usually is the opportunity to score a point on the other team by hitting it hard over the net. You don't want the other team to return it, so it's a powerful hit. What you're gonna do for this spike is you're just gonna practice kind of holding the ball a little higher. You're gonna spike it down, and it's gonna hit the ground, and then it's gonna bounce off the wall, and you gotta try to catch it. See that? I hold it up high, bring my arm way back, strike it down, and then catch it off bounce. This just gets the motion of the spike, but in an actual game, you'd be jumping in the air, up real high, and then spiking it down. So you could practice a couple jump ones if you want. And that is the spike. Now the final thing I want you to do is record yourself doing some serving. You're gonna do some underhand serving. You can do it up against the wall or with the partner, someone at your house, but I want you to do some underhand serving and put that up on Flipgrid. I look forward to seeing those videos. And one final thing, this Kids Heart Challenge is coming up, so make sure you get registered. There's plenty of things to do online, so feel free to check that out. There's a digital gym, resources, and we are actually over halfway towards our school goal. We're over the $5,000 mark. So thanks for helping be a heart hero and practice some volleying skills.